Hi, welcome to Vicky Makes and Builds and welcome to your May the 4th Star Wars special video. Now this is the first puzzle that I have ever done that is Star Wars themed, which is crazy because I love Star Wars and I haven't done one on the channel yet until today, and I've gone all out, as you can see. Do you know, it took a while to get these right. Anyway, moving on. So today I am doing a puzzle that is a first time brand for me. I'm going to do a buffalo puzzle. Now you don't see that many buffalo puzzles over here in the UK. So it's an American brand, but they did have some on Amazon. I was just hunting generally for Star Wars puzzles and a few of the buffalo Star Wars puzzles came up. So the one I picked was this one here. It is 1,000 pieces and it's based on scenes from A New Hope, which is episode 4 of the franchise, and it's actually the first movie that came out back in the 70s. So I'm really looking forward to it. They're the original 3 are like my favourites, and they bring back the most memories from childhood. We were a very Star Wars oriented family when I was growing up. So I'm really looking forward to building this puzzle. So without further ado, let's get on with it. Okay, right, let's get this wee box opened up. So this is from the Silver Select series, which I think might be just slightly nice. I don't know if the quality is any different. I've heard that it's just pretty much the same, but the box seems to be just a little bit nicer, and it's got this kind of drawer thing going on with this little bit of ribbon, but there's a wee sticker holding it in. So I'm just going to take the sticker off and hope it doesn't rip. No, it seems like it's not going to. That's good. And I'm going to pull out the drawer. Ooh. Nice. It's a nice wee box as well, actually, so I can just stand it up there, and it fits nicely in between the legs of my tripod. So it's a zip bag. Also, it's reusable. That's brilliant. So it's made of plastic, but it is reusable. I like that. It comes with a poster. That was unexpected. So that is even better. Oh, that's what it's called, the Rebel's Journey. Maybe it is on the box somewhere, but I couldn't see it. Anyways, it's there on the poster, the Rebel's Journey. And it looks to be a really good poster. I really like the colours on this. I love the gradient, and I like how there's kind of purples and reds and stuff in Darth Vader's helmet as well. I think this is going to be fun. So I'm going to put the poster over there so I can refer to it if I need to. Just pop that box over there. And we will have a look at these buffalo pieces. Okay. That's it. I don't think there's any stuck in there. So, let's see. I'm just going to spread them out a little bit. So it looks like we've got a good variety of all the shapes. We've got the 3 ins, 1 out. We've got the 3 outs, 1 in. We've got edge pieces. Now then, not only do we have a variety of shapes, but we have some funky shapes too. Look at that. There's a big wiggly line on that one. Got the standard shape. All right, let's see if I can find, there we go, 2 ins, 2 outs on adjacent sides. Don't know if we have ones with 4 outs and ones with 4 ins. We do have a couple of these with the wavy lines. Woohoo, yes, that makes it interesting. That's cool. All right, well, mostly standard then, couple of kind of wee random pieces. And I can't see any with 4 ins and 4 outs, so they might not be present, but I might find them as I go along. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, these look nice. They look to be a decent thickness. Grey cardboard on the back. The only thing that slightly puts me off is that they are a very smooth surface, and as such they are quite glossy in the light. Now I do have good lights in here and I don't tend to have them shining directly on the puzzle, so I'm hopeful that there won't be any glare in the video, but matte is more my preferred texture and non-glossy is more ideal for me. But the pieces otherwise look in good condition. They look as though they're good quality. The image quality looks nice. You know, the colours seem to look good. They're not faded looking in any way. They seem to be true to the box. I'll have a look at that properly when I've actually started building some wee sections. Hard to tell when you're just looking at loose pieces, but they look to be quite vibrant. So yeah, overall, this is looking good. I'm looking forward to making a start on this. So now the question is whether or not to sort. I've done a lot of sorting in my puzzles just recently, and I'm very tempted just to shuffle a bit, just pick out a few and just start building. I can pick out the edges. The edge would probably be a logical place to start. So maybe I'll do that, pick out the edges. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling sorting at the moment. I'm thinking I might just take this leisurely and easy, you know, trust my feelings, use the force and all that stuff. So we'll go with that. I'll start picking out the edges. I'm just wondering whether or not I might just leave them in a pile here while I pick stuff out and then move them off the board when I've picked out a load of piles and take it from there. Ooh, can't wait. Okay, so I have now put together some bits at the top. I had a wee look at the pieces and obviously I dug out the edges. That went pretty well actually. I only was missing about 4 edge pieces. So most of that got done in the first shuffle. Then I put the pieces back in the box and I had a wee look, and what jumped out at me was blue. So there's a lot of blue near the top. Light blue, very light blue. You've got the lightsaber and you've got light reflecting of Darth Vader's helmet, which gives it that blue appearance. Then you've also got the Millennium Falcon, which has kind of a blue tinge to it, and the Death Star and some of the TIE fighters and things like that. Now, it was pretty obvious what went where. You've got a really kind of solid line there where the edge of Darth Vader is. You've got quite a solid kind of curved line where the edge of the Death Star is. There was a little bit of confusion between that ship there and the Millennium Falcon. I had those pieces mixed up a bit, but once they were in, once I'd realised that, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, so my first shuffle really kind of brought a lot of that together. And then I shuffled again, pulled out a few more, managed to start to get a little bit of Darth Vader's kind of eyes done, and a few more of these TIE fighters. But we're starting to get into kind of purple colours here. So I did pick out a few purples, any that I could see with ships in it. There's an X-Wing there. And Darth Vader's helmet is starting to go kind of purpley pink there. And the same on this side. And yeah, after that, I wasn't really finding too many of those pieces just by shuffling. So I've moved on from that, and I've moved on to some yellow pieces. At the bottom here, you've got this kind of glittery effect. And so I wanted to pull out as many of those as I could. You've also got, if I show you on the poster, you've got some of the characters here at the bottom. So you've got R2-D2 and C-3PO, and they're kind of like a yellowish sort of colour. You've got Chewbacca and Han Solo, and they've got a yellowy kind of tinge to them. As you go up, they start to get a bit darker. You start to move into kind of more orangey colours. And I was trying to avoid pulling out orange because I would have had too many pieces. So now, really, I'm just starting to pick out things like the droids, where it's kind of obvious, and other things like Chewbacca's fur, and then you've got some stormtroopers there. So I'm kind of pulling those out and starting to put those together, and then any like this that are really glittery, but they don't have much to them, they'll be kind of closer to the bottom. I can maybe start to build up from the bottom edge. So yeah, I'm really enjoying just using my normal shuffling on this one. It's just so leisurely and nice, and I'm really enjoying the image on this puzzle. It does look to be true to the image colour-wise. Yeah, I would say so. I think that's a pretty good match. So I'm pleased with that. It's maybe slightly less defined, but not too much. It's not really blurry or anything. So, but then I think it maybe has that effect because there's all this kind of light shining off and reflecting off people's heads, and you've got all these wee little kind of splotches and things that give it kind of a blurry effect. So maybe that's an unfair assessment. I don't know, but I love it anyway. I love it. I'm really enjoying it. It's really nice doing a Star Wars image, and I'm just enjoying the method I've chosen to do it. I don't think it's necessary really to do a big saw on it. It's not kind of complicated. It's coming together nicely. So yeah, I think I picked right. I do. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. So yeah, we will keep going. And jump to light speed with it. I'm going to just keep using cheesy quotes. Hope you don't mind. Okay, so now I've got a good few characters from the bottom together. We've got R2-D2 and C-3PO. We've got a speeder here. We've got some of Obi-Wan Kenobi here fighting some of Darth Vader. We've got some, not all of Han Solo. Pretty much done all of Chewie and all of these stormtroopers. I also went through the box and picked out a bunch more bits to fill in the gaps up here. So this sort of bit at the top of his helmet is kind of filled out now. And this corner here, still a few gaps here, but not too worried about those. I think next I'm going to try and pull out pieces. Now I'm going to use the poster because one thing about the box image is, firstly, just a tiny weeny bit around the edge is cut off. So you can see the edge of the Millennium Falcon there, it actually goes off the box. But on here it's completely on the picture, and it's completely on the puzzle. So this is a more accurate picture, but also it's not got the Star Wars logo and the 1000 pieces and the Silver Select badge obscuring certain parts of it. So I'm going to use this. I haven't really done much of Luke yet. I've got some of his hair and a little bit of the back of his shoulder here. And I've also got just a tiny weeny bit of Princess Leia's head. So I'm going to try and pick out pieces of Luke, try and get him together, try and get Obi-Wan and Leia together, and finish off Han Solo because he's looking a little bit gappy at the moment. He's not really got a full face yet. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I will likely try and fill out these parts here kind of around them, because these bits here on Darth Vader's face are just really dark, and I'm thinking that they'll probably come together last. I think that might be a better way of doing it. Any bits that I find that belong here, I'll obviously just pick out as I shuffle through. There are a lot less pieces now, so I'm finding them easier to see. And not only that, but I've actually utilised this handy 5,000 piece puzzle box, which I have empty down there because I'm doing Bizarre Town. The box from the Buffalo puzzle is just a bit small for rummaging, and also it's silver, so it reflects. Look, there's me. So it reflects, so it's kind of, I don't know, I don't like using it to rummage, so I kind of just ditched that and I went with this bigger box. And yeah, so as you can see, there's, now that they're all kind of spread out and turned over, they are a lot easier to see and you know, pick out bits I want to work on next. So this coming together really satisfyingly quickly. But I'm not rushing it, you know, I'm just enjoying it. It's just, I'm really having fun. It's really, really good. I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, very pleased. I'm going to move on now to the remaining characters at the front. We'll go with Luke and Leia and try and finish off Han Solo. So there we have it. The puzzle is complete. I really enjoyed that. I really, really did. I just had fun with it from start to finish. As I had hoped, all these colours were so lovely to put together. The fact that there was all this colour in the helmet as well, that really, really helped. There's still some dark areas, just kind of underneath Darth Vader's helmet, but there's plenty going on, and so it wasn't a big chore to put that together towards the end. I loved the quality as well. I thought the buffalo pieces were nice and thick, nice and sturdy. They hold together really, really well. And I just thought the image was great, and I had loads of fun with it. Loads and loads of fun with it. The only thing that I would improve on, if it was my choice in the matter, I would have liked the pieces to be a little less glossy, but that's a personal preference. I just prefer a non-glossy finish on a puzzle piece. That was literally it. That was the only drawback for me personally. I thought it was amazing, and I'm definitely going to do another one from them. In fact, I'd like to get the Empire Strikes Back and also the Return of the Jedi ones from this Silver Select series. I think it'd be good to have the Wii collection. I've decided I'm going to keep this. I'm going to tape it, and I'm going to keep it. I can't not. For my first Star Wars puzzle on the channel, I can't not do that. It's been a good one, and I've really, really enjoyed it. So I hope that you have as well. I hope you've had fun watching, and maybe it's been a little bit of nostalgia for you as well, because it definitely has for me. Yeah, and that's all I've really got to say about it. If you've got any questions, if you've not tried a buffalo before and you've got any questions for me, or if you have done loads of buffalo puzzles and or Star Wars puzzles, I want to hear from you too. Let's get a conversation going about all things puzzles and Star Wars. I love to hear your comments, so do leave one down in the comment section below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. You can join my channel as a member if you're interested in any of the extra content. I've got plenty of extra content going up as well. There's a join link in the description below if you're interested in that. And thank you so much to my existing members. I really do appreciate all your extra support. If you would like to get this puzzle yourself, I'm going to leave an Amazon associate link in my description as well, so you can maybe have a look at that and pick one up if you would like to give this one a try yourself. And yeah, otherwise I will say thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. And may the Force be with you. Bye! Right, okay. I'd better go back to fighting the dark side. But first, where's my lightsaber? Kids! Where'd you put my lightsaber? I can't look at myself and take it seriously. These are so stupid. Hi, welcome to Vicky Makes and Builds, and welcome. I can't do it. Grace, I did not know you spoke Wookiee.